Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Moving to Sarasota. Today we are going to talk all about the best waterfront communities here in Sarasota, so stick around to find out what those are. Alright guys, what's going on? Drew Beyer here with another episode of Moving to Sarasota. Like I said, we're going to talk about waterfront communities today, kind of a top five, just five really solid ones. There's tons of waterfront communities here, but we're going to focus on five that I picked out. But before we get into that, if you guys could like and subscribe, we really appreciate it. It helps me out, lets me keep doing what I'm doing. And also, if you want to click the link in the description below to join our Facebook group, Moving to Sarasota Bradenton area. Got a ton of people in there. Good stuff going on. A lot of conversations happening. So go ahead and click that link to join up if you're thinking about moving, or if you're local and you want to, help people out and have conversations. And other than that, let's hop into these waterfront communities here in Sarasota. Okay, guys. So number one is going to be Cherokee Park. You hear me talk about Cherokee Park quite a bit in other videos, just because it's a great neighborhood. It's west of Trail, which is 41. It's very close to downtown, very close to Siesta Key. It's just in that pocket, kind of that sweet spot where the whole west of Trail movement really started. Very close to Sarasota Memorial Hospital. Like I said, close to downtown, just close to a lot of things that are happening in Sarasota, a lot of places that are growing a lot of cool restaurants, shops, stuff like that. What makes it such a unique neighborhood is that it is both very family friendly, very trendy, near downtown, all of these things, but also there are houses that are on the water. These are estate style homes, kind of into Harbor Acres. That's a different little neighborhood, but it's kind of all the same area. Cherokee Park and Harbor Acres kind of run together. But Cherokee Park proper, the actual community of Cherokee Park, has maybe 30 or so waterfront homes, all on the bay. Like I said, estate style homes, big houses with nice yards, but still have unbelievable water views of downtown, of Big Pass, of Marina Jack, all these places right in your backyard. So if you're somebody who really loves boating and you want a bigger house, more of a not mansion, but something along those lines, Cherokee Park's going to be right up your alley. Same with Harbor Acres. All of these homes are going to be probably the most grand on this list and some of the best in the area. Okay, so number two is going to be the Hudson Bayou area. Now on Sarasota Bay, down by Marina Jack, by Selby Gardens, there's a little little area back there called the Hudson Bayou, the actual body of water. And along that, there are a number of homes, awesome, similar to Cherokee Park, but a little older, like some originals, some remodeled, some new builds. Awesome homes back there, like one of my favorite spots. I fish those canals a lot. But there are also condos back there, some nice buildings that also have waterfront access. They have boat lifts, they have docks. There's a few different options. Price ranges are going to be kind of all over the place, starting at maybe $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 for some of these condos, depending on where they're at or what amenities they have. And then the homes are going to, easily move into $1.5 million, $2 million, $3 million plus, depending on where they're at, whether they're on a corner, what kind of water they have, how far back into the canals they are. But overall, really awesome area. Even better than Cherokee Park if you're trying to be close to that downtown, have that close proximity. You're pretty much walking distance to anything downtown. A little bit of a far walk to some of the stuff on the north side of downtown, but if you're an active person, you want to walk down for dinner or for the Saturday farmers markets downtown, could be an awesome combination for you to have that waterfront living, but also still have, the shopping, dining, nightlife of downtown, just that really cool combination that really only exists in this Hudson Bayou area. Number three is going to be Bird Key. Bird Key, if you're familiar with Sarasota, is right over the Ringling Bridge. So if you're coming from downtown, going out to St. Armands or Longboat Key, you go over the big bridge, part of our skyline, kind of that distinguishing factor of our skyline. So you come over the bridge and you're going to make a left into Bird Key. And this community is really nice, really, really well maintained. Kind of gives you that Lakewood Ranch, Palmer Ranch vibe in a way, but more coastal and brought out to the island. You're super close to St. Armands. You're very close to downtown. You're just a bridge away from both of those. And you're most likely on the water, or, if you're not, Bird Key does have a yacht club. So at the very least, you're in, that waterfront type of community. These homes are going to be pretty expensive, over $1 million up into, $7 to $10 million, depending on the location and how new it is and what's been done. There's some new builds going up in Bird Key, but there's also some beautiful homes built back in the day that are remodeled, and they're just gorgeous homes built by renowned architects. And overall, just can't really beat the quality of life. You're right in the center of everything, water-wise. You've got basically a perimeter of the island that's anywhere from convenient to Big Pass all the way up to convenient to New Pass. You go through the Twin Bridges. You're right up there by the Sailing Squadron and New Pass up on the north end. So overall, Bird Key, just an awesome spot. Like I said, they have the yacht club there too. So if you buy a house on Bird Key that's not on the water, you can still easily have a boat and walk right over to your yacht club, hop on the boat. Super easy, really nice, and that adds that social aspect. And they have tennis there and stuff like that. So really just a really cool community overall, and amazing location. Alrighty, now number 4, we're going to be talking about St. Armands. And St. Armands is part of Lido Key. You've heard of St. Armands Circle probably by now if you've been looking at Sarasota. Or if you're familiar with Sarasota, St. Armands is obviously one of our beloved landmarks. World-class shopping, dining, just amazing spot. New stuff always happening, new stores going in, new restaurants coming and going, all kinds of stuff. The Circle is probably one of the coolest spots in town for that kind of stuff. But on the actual real estate front, it's one of the most amazing places to live and one of the most desirable. Super competitive out there. When a listing comes up, it's either going to go very quickly, or if it sits for a while, it's probably because it has a very high price tag and they're kind of waiting for that special buyer that's actually able to do that. These homes are going to be, there's some homes that are gettable for, $800,000 to $1 million, $1.5 million, somewhere in that range. But there are definitely homes out there that are, $6, $7, $8, $10+ million. Super mansion style homes, amazing waterfront views, infinity pools, just done up to the nines. These awesome new builds, 5,000-7,000 square feet, crazy stuff out there. So it is one of the most amazing neighborhoods or areas, I should say, in Sarasota, especially for waterfront living. Any of these houses that are actually on the bay, you're going to have easy boat access pretty much to anywhere you want to go. And, nice deep water canals coming in through the backside of St. Armands, kind of all the way out towards Big Pass. And again, you're very close to everything. You've got New Pass and Big Pass on either side of you. And you can very easily go up north to, Longboat Key, Anna Maria, all that stuff. So really awesome location, amazing homes, but definitely in the top tier luxury bracket for prices. Okay, and then number 5, last but certainly not least, is going to be kind of a grouping of the Philippi Creek area and avenues A through D over by the South Bridge of Siesta Key. So these homes are not on Siesta Key, but they're just across the Intercoastal. So you have Siesta Key running north to south as a barrier island off of Sarasota, and then you have the Intercoastal that breaks it up. And then on the mainland, right across the Intercoastal from Siesta Key, are these communities here. And again, it's on the south end. So right near where Stickney Point, which is Clark Road, meets 41. At that intersection, you can go out to the South Bridge of Siesta Key. But before you do that, if you make a left, you'll be on Avenue A, B, C, or D. And if you make a right, you'll be over in kind of the Philippi Creek area of homes. And there are a couple canals that jut back in over there. So both of these spots are really, really nice. And affordable is kind of something that would make some people laugh because they are still expensive homes. But relatively speaking, when you compare them to the Bird Keys or the St. Armands or, Cherokee Park, Harbor Acres, all these types of places, the prices do actually stack up a lot better down here. You can get a waterfront home that's very nice and still in an awesome location for, maybe $850 up to, it can get into the $2 million, $3 million if you have a big new build. Obviously, some of these new houses are massive and the construction costs are huge. However, some of the older homes, you can get a very, very nice home for 1.1, 1.2, and that same home, if you plopped it out on St. Armands or on Bird Key, probably be more like 2.5. So really big cost savings when you actually look at it from that perspective. Not the everyday buyer's cost perspective, but someone who is really interested in that waterfront living, that Gulf Coast, kind of lifestyle. These two areas can be pretty sneaky options when it comes to, checking all your boxes, but, kind of reining in that price tag a little bit. Okay, everybody, so that is all we have for the waterfront communities. Again, there are more in Sarasota, but don't really want to beat a dead horse because there's so many great options, but just wanted to highlight a few for you. Anywhere on Siesta Key, Casey Key, Anna Maria, Bradenton Beach, Holmes Beach, all these places, Longboat Key, all of them can't really go wrong. It's just kind of pick and choose what your lifestyle and what your budget can really support. There's such a wide range, whether it's a single family home, a condo, a huge mansion, totally up to you what you can afford and what you really want. And location is another play, another aspect that comes into play, I should say. So, if you want to talk about these areas, would be happy to help you out, maybe steer you in the right direction. I'm an avid boater myself, always out on the water, always checking out these new listings that come up that are on the water, drive by them, see where they're at, and can't really go wrong again, though, depending on location, a lot of awesome spots. But if you do want to talk more about, waterfront living in Sarasota, or, what you think different things can get you for different prices, feel free to reach out, text me, call me, shoot me an email. Other than that, though, if you like and subscribe, would really help me out, would really appreciate it. And again, join that Facebook group, Moving to Sarasota Bradenton area. That is down in the description below as well. But other than that, I think it will do it for this one, and I will see you guys in the next video.